there you're in.
What's up, YouTube?
What's up is we're gonna put locks on these doors. So even though we got the self-close that kind of holds them in, on our test runs they've been, particularly this one here comes flying open. So we're gonna put locks on them. We're gonna use these little threaded inserts. So we'll install these things in the middle, and then we'll just make a padded washer and a little knob that screws in and holds these things in. That'll be simple and clean and easy, I hope. So that's why I drilled this in the drill press to get this real accurate. And now I can put this on here and clamp it down here while I drill it up there to get these things in the middle. The question is, should I go right in the middle of them, because that's going to try to split that seam apart, or if I would go to one side, the washer could still cover them. I was afraid of that. This isn't going to reach. Well, I was hopeful I could use those clamps to clamp that in place, but I can't get over there far enough. So we'll just have to trust. Well, that came out nice and clean. So these little inserts have a little spot where you can screw them into that hole with the screwdriver, but it's hard to get them started straight. So if you put them on a bolt, like that, and then lock these two nuts, so it's basically a jam nut there. Now you got a tool that you can hook a socket onto, and you can get leverage.
Hey, wait. Are they having a jammin' good time?
We're jamming.
We're jamming?
We're jamming. Then it's kind of critical to get them started straight. The only thing I don't like about these things tearing my face a little bit too. That's a one-way ticket. So. Okay. So I could take that in just a little bit further. So there's what we ended up with. One sweet thing is you can go get brown Sharpie markers, and you can touch up where that tore out a little bit with the Sharpie marker. But I don't know how else. That's the size hole they call for. It's definitely strong. Oh, we could make a little cover button that goes on there too, so we don't have to look at that at all if we chose to.
Okay guys, he's got the two on this side done.
This one came out a lot cleaner. It didn't chip out quite as bad. I think what happened up here was I was just slightly above 90, so it didn't go in exactly straight. Because you can see that by, when I screw this one in here. So you can see it's pretty well 90 straight. But this one here, I was just 5 or 10 degrees up.
Yeah.
So you want to be super careful if you do this. Practice on some scrap wood.
So now we're gonna come down here.
All right, and this one, because of the door overlap here, is bigger, right? It looks bigger. I'm gonna put them on this side over here.
So this is what we come up for a face cover. We've just got a piece of metal, and then we put some padding so it won't scratch up the countertops or the cabinets. And then Randy got a wing nut, or whatever these are called.
Thumb screw.
Thumb screw, okay. And they'll just screw right in. And lock the cabinet down in place. And there you go, look at that. Those babies are not opening. So I think this is gonna be a win-win. We'll touch up the outside where we got just a little bit of wood showing, but this is gonna work. This is gonna keep our cabinets locked in place when we're driving down the road.
Okay guys, this is another YouTuber put this up, but we can't remember who it was, but it was shared with us. But this is the hinge cover if you wanted to reverse the fridge the other way. So I took it off and I went and I took a screw out of the hinge side and went and matched the screws. So now we can make this plate to go in there and we can thumb screw into it the same way. So it'll be more clear when we get it up in there. But basically it's going to have a connector nut sticking up here that same thumb screw will go into.
Just like we did on the cabinets, huh?
Yeah. And we got to countersink this on the back side. We should be able to screw that onto the fridge and put the connector nut here. Let's go see. Okay, so this is just a 1/4-20 flathead. That's why I countersunk that. And that will allow this to screw onto here. And then this will go in here. That all clears. Ah, shoot, I just barely didn't clear the bottom. Gonna have to fix that. But that's how it's gonna work. Come back when I get it done.
Okay, YouTube, this is take 2 on the refrigerator lockdown. You got it this time, Randy?
This thing is finicky. There's not a whole bunch of clearance between that spot right there.
It's pretty tight.
So,
but the concept is awesome. An easy way to lock down your refrigerator.
Yeah, once it's all done, super easy. So basically now I just got this little plate that was drilled where the little cap went. It's a 1/4-20 flathead screw that comes in from behind. And then I got to stack 2 nuts there. Tighten up the first one. So I got to stack 2 nuts. To push this out far enough so there's room for the other thing to screw in. Then I put 1 lock washer. Put this guy on here. The connector bolts are 3/8 instead of 7/16. I've always thought that was kind of weird. Okay, now that's all connected together. I ended up having to kind of slot those holes so that I could adjust
Oh, so you could adjust them? Well, that was smart thinking.
I don't ever do that with the impact driver.
Let us see. Woohoo.
Oh, that's just about perfect right there.
Yeah, you got it good.
So we can just tighten those up. There, you can't really see it when it's not.
Well, and you don't really open the refrigerator and the freezer at the same time.
No. go down the road. You just put your thumb screw in it.
Look at it pulling the refrigerator down too.
There you go.
Awesome.
Now these can all be the same, so we don't have to worry about which one goes where, right?
Yeah, everything will be universal, huh?
That's awesome.
It's a win-win. That basically means now that our kitchen will be pretty much locked down, huh?
Yeah, we just got a few more things, but
taking them one day at a time.
right.
So guys, here's what they look like after I have touched them up with a Sharpie. They look considerably better. It was just some surface check. And here's what it looks like when it's all locked in place. I think it's gonna be pretty secure. So I've got all the cabinets locked in place, and then also we have the refrigerator locked in place. So we should be good to go.
Come on, she said.
Okay, YouTube, that means we are locked down in the kitchen. We are ready for our next little road trip, huh?
Well, we got 2 doors that we still have to use screws to lock down in the medicine cabinet, but we're getting closer.
We're getting closer. We're taking it one day at a time, man.
Yeah.
So anyway, we're going to end the video here, and just know that we love sharing the journey with you guys, and hope you have a wonderful day, and we love all the comments and the support that we feel from you all. So thank you so much for following us, and we will just catch you in the next one.
And thanks to YouTube University, whoever's idea this was.
For the refrigerator, yeah.
Thanks for sharing that.
Totally. Bye.